Hello, welcome back. So let's see today whatever we have seen class 1. Let's see the class 1 practicals. So what we have discussed today, introduction and installation and then setting the path and running the Hello World Java program. These are three topics we have done. So for introduction, there won't be any practicals. So what I will do, I will show you how to download JDK and then install. So if you Google it, download OpenJDK, then it'll open. So OpenJDK download. So current version is 14. So you can take the latest version instead of the old. So this is the place where it shows. So go to java.net and then so here you have ready to use JDK 14. So click on that. So from here you can download the zip. So I have already downloaded that. So I will not do it again. So I'll directly go to the um, downloaded folder. So I have my JDK is here. If you see here, right, I have JDK 14. So just right click and extract it. So you will get JDK 14. So inside that, so we have mainly talked about bin and lib. So there'll be other folders also. So as of now, for us, very important is bin and lib. So I'll go into the bin. So I told there will be two main important files, Java C and Java. These two are main important files. So these are there. So in lib, actually there'll be so many jars. So there are jars, all the stuffs will be there. So we'll come to that maybe in the future videos, right? What are the use of jars, all the stuff. So this is how we install JDK. So if it is an installer exe file, if you double click on it, then it'll ask for some steps which are self-explanatory. So you can continue. So you can choose the path where you wanted to install JDK also. So this is the first installation part. The second part is setting the path. So I told right click on computer and then go to properties. From properties, go to advanced settings. From advanced settings, go to environment variables. So this is where you have to set the path. You have to create a folder. Sorry, you have to create a new variable if you don't have it. If you have it, you have to edit there only. So create a variable called path. So and give the location where your JDK's bin directory is there. So I have given this. And then I need to give Java underscore home also. So give the place where your JDK, not till the bin. And then click OK, click OK, close it. That's it. Your path setting is over. How to check my JDK is installed properly? So what we will do, we'll open a command prompt. So in the command prompt, so just type Java hyphen version. So as of now in my machine, I have both JDK 14 and JDK 11 also. So I'm currently using JDK 11. So JDK 11 is the version. So if you get this, then it means that you have set the path properly. Now let us go to the third topic which we have discussed is uh, writing a hello world program. So what I will do is I will create a hello world program or I have already composed a hello world program. So let us go there. This is my hello world program for saving the time. So here I have typed class hello world public static void main string args. So class is a small case, all these are small letters and string is a capital. So you just remember that from now onwards whichever is there capital in Java, which is a class name. Class name should start with capital letter. So Java generally follows the camel case syntax. Camel case means for other than classes, all camel cases. So we should start with a small letter, and then if any word is there in between, then we have to give that word's first letter as capital. For example, um, display customers. If I wanted to write something, display customer, some property or something, display customer. This is my camel case. C is a different word, right? Customer is different word. So we have to give in capital letter. So this is the camel case part of it. So class, hello world, public, static, void, main. For each and every word you will be knowing in the next videos, right? You will be knowing the meanings of this. So as of now, you just remember that these are some keywords which Java understands. And this is a method, main method. And then string args. So if you go inside this system dot out dot println. So I will not compare any other language as of now. Even though you don't know any other language, don't worry. So we will be seeing this without any knowledge, any programming knowledge. I will explain the Java. So you don't need to know already some existing languages to learn Java. Okay. So I will suggest you guys. So you should have two things. So see, when we want something, we have to work, right. We have to learn. So initially, mainly people what they do is for 1 2 3 days, they will be very dedicated. They will put a lot of efforts, and then they'll learn for something, and then they will leave it. So Java is not like that. So you should at least for 1 month every day you have to practice maybe 15 to 20 minutes or at least half an hour. So by that, after 1 month you see the progress, you will have a lot of improvement. So I suggest don't stop it on after taking 2 3 sessions. So complete till the last all the sessions, then practice every program which I'm showing it here, then it will be very helpful for you. Thank you. And this is the program which we have written, and I am saving this as a hello world.java in this directory, hello world.java. Now this second step is compilation, right? So I will just type cmd here. So it will go to that source file. So here you type javac and we have hello world.java, right? Type hello world.java. If you press tab only, it will come. So, and then enter. Okay. Now, now it is done. So it did not print anything. It did not do anything. So earlier it had only one file right here. So now if you see there is one more file called class file. Type is class. So if just let me open this. So we'll see what is there inside that. So this we don't understand. This is a bytecode. So compiler generates bytecode. So remember that compiler will not print anything. Compiler will convert the .java file to byte class. And compiler will convert the class into byte code, which we have written the program right in a very high level language, which is in English. So that it will convert into byte code. So this is the second step. What is the next step? Next step is Java hello world. We should not give the dot class. We should give only the class name. So now if you see, we get um, the message what we have written here. Hello world, welcome to Java. See, see, it will look very funny, right? Every programming language when we learn, so we'll start with hello world, right? So it is like that. So this is the step for running the Java program. So next what we will do, let us play with this program little bit. So I will delete this dot class file. I have now only dot Java file. So let me make this as this class as caps. That what. So I told right, Java is a case sensitive. I should prove it. So how I am going to prove? I just made this class as capital letter. Now let me compile. So I'm going to command prompt again, typing Java C. What is the command for compilation? Yes, you got it right. It is Java C. Java C hello world.java. So now it should pop me up the error. So I entered it. See, it is saying so hello world.java in line number 1 error class interface or enum expected. So these are the main three keywords it is expecting in that particular position. But we are given C as capital. So that's the reason it is scolding us. So we should, if you correct that to small case and then save it. And now I'm compiling again. So this time it should compile successfully. So if you go to C, so here we have hello world class file generated. So that's it guys for class 1 practicals. So stay tuned to my channel. Please subscribe to my channel. Please share with your friends. Thank you.